Let's say the last way that I showed you how to isolate your variable left you more confused. Here's another option. Here's your formula. V1 over T1 equals V2 over T2. Anytime that you're going to deal with someone in a denominator and you're trying to get them out of a denominator, you're now just going to bring your T2 next to your V1 and your T1 next to your V2. So here's what it would look like. You're going to now say T2 times V1 equals V2 times T1. So notice what I did here. I brought T2 out of the denominator by multiplying it and bringing it next to V1. And then I took T1 out of the denominator, multiplying it and bringing it next to V2. That will always work for you for Charles's law. Get the temperatures out of the denominator, but have them switch side. So T2 is next to V1 and T1 is next to V2. Now what you could do, if we're solving for T2, this hopefully looks a little bit more comfortable for you. And since you know you're looking for T2, that means that you're going to divide by V1 on both sides. And now you're left with T2 equals V2 over T1 divided by V1. And if you look, the answer that we get for the setup matches the answer that we got for the setup in the last video. So this is always an option for you for Charles's law. Take your temperatures out of the denominator, make sure you switch them. Please notice that I'm dealing with V1 next to T2 and V2 next to T1. And I'm dealing with T2 next to V1 and T1 next to V2. Those little subscripts don't match.